So you can build all kinds of apps with AI, web apps, mobile apps. This is the beauty of this age of vibe coding right now, where you in just from prompting can take your idea and execute on it and actually deploy it as a product. In this video, I want to show how you can even go about building a video game with these AI platforms, a video game through AI and prompting. I'm going to be using Cursor and Codex in order to make this happen. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely hit the subscribe button, definitely turn on your alerts, and let's get right into this. So I'm over here in Cursor, and something I've started doing a lot of is using the Codex, OpenAI's Codex extension. So what that looks like is on the left side, I'm able to actually use the composer. It's like a codex composer. But then on the right side, I actually have the cursor composer. So you're able to leverage both, if you will. Now, I'm primarily going to be focused on codex for this. I can even close the chat for the cursor composer right now. So I want to build a game. I'm going to do a web game. And what I kind of have in mind right now is something where I can toggle the arrows left to right, and maybe I'm dodging something. Maybe I'm dodging asteroids. So maybe it's a scenario where I'm like shooting asteroids and then but also have the ability to dodge them. And then I gain points as I'm going along. So I'm going to pull up the chat GPT desktop microphone and start speaking into the chat. So I like to build a web-based game using the library, coding library Three.js. This game should be one to where it's a space game. I'm able to dodge asteroids by tapping the left arrow or the right arrow, and I move spaces uh, from left to right, typing pressing these arrows. But I'm also able to shoot missiles to hit these asteroids by pressing the space bar, and it takes anywhere between 2 to 5 uh, missiles in order to crush these asteroids. And so the asteroids come at you, and then you can hit the space bar to crush the asteroid, and you get points for it. Or you can toggle the arrows left to right to dodge them. So that's where we're going to start. I want to be able to see my points at the top, and this is going to be a vertical line sort of visual for the game. And again, space, it should be feel spacey, with a ship as the vehicle that I'm using. And we're going to start with that. Make sure that you really ultra think what you're doing in order to create the output for this. All right, so I'm going to start with that as the first prompt. And we're going to see what all the steps we need to take are in order to get this really functional. So I'm going to copy that, paste it in here. And I'm going to use the GPT-5 Codex High, which is the reasoning model where it thinks the longest. And I'm going to go ahead and press enter. And so Codex, it moves a little bit slower than when you're using the models within Claude, because obviously Codex is all GPT and it's all specifically GPT-5, particularly when you're using the thinking model, when you're using the low model, GPT-5 Codex low or GPT-5 minimal or low, it responds a lot faster, but then it's also less of the reasoning ability. So it's going through these different tasks here. It has 5 tasks, and I like how it has it so that it actually shows the different steps that it's going to take. So starting with create the project files, then implement this base Three.js scene, camera, renderer, and background, add player, ship model, movement controls, and boundary handling, implement asteroid spawning, health randomization, and movement, implement missile firing, collision detection, scoring, UI, and polish interactions. And then once it's complete, we can actually go and see what it's come up with after that first prompt. All right, so it's finished working. Added the HTML shell, crafted CSS, implemented a Three.js scene, build asteroid lifecycle. Next steps, consider adding a game overflow, lives, respawn and restart, layer in audio, ambience, and so on. So I'm gonna look at the chain, look at what was actually built here. And then before we move forward, I'm gonna say let's test on local host first. So I should have actually, hold on. We could do that on the low model. Let's test on local host. Say approve this session. We can also pull up the terminal if it's taking so long not working. Just try to enter it in here. I'm gonna just say try again. Maybe I'll try with the medium because I don't know what's not working. Let me run this on local. All right, so it says to spin it up in the terminal or pick another port. Open a browser if you'd rather use node tooling. All right, let's see. I say give me the command to go into the folder and then run. All right, so copy this, paste it in. All right, so we're getting this error right here. For some reason it's talking about Xcode. Well, that's the case. This error is coming up. Okay, so it's already using that. So I might already be using that port for, I had a mobile app I was working on. So let's try this again. Serving on this other port. All right, so this is what came up right here. I see this, I guess it's like a spaceship-like figure. Use the left, right arrow keys to strafe. Don't even know what that word means. Space Dodger. I do like that name. Press space bar to fire missiles. Let's just try it. Launch. Ooh, I do like this. Okay, so you can dodge the asteroid. Oh, this is dope. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know. I mean, this is off of one prompt. I didn't think that we would get ooh. It really made it 3D. But this is hard. I'm not gonna lie, this is hard. Can I shoot missile? Ooh, I can shoot missiles and everything. That's hard. Ooh. All right, so now the one thing is if you hit, so to make this like competitive, like if you hit the asteroid, then you should be okay. All right, so well, this is tight. I'm not gonna lie, this is tight. There's also no way to just kind of like pause the game too. Okay, so I'm just going to exit out of this, and then I'm going to now for the next prompt go back to GPT-5 Codex High, and so I want to make some adjustments. All right, so here's what I want to do next, and with this, I like how it is currently a lot. The next steps are we need to have a pause button to just be able to pause the game. I would like for there to also be a way, well, when the spaceship hits an asteroid, like the spaceship should be able to hit the asteroid if the asteroid like comes at you, and there should be a power bar where you start off with full power, and then if you get hit, the power comes down a little bit up until it's at 0, and when you're at 0, then you should lose the game, like you lose at that point. But then there should also be power ups or potions, or maybe space food or something or fuel, maybe space fuel. We can make it space fuel, where as you're going along, you're also able to collect this fuel when you toggle, and so that will actually help you regain some of your energy, or like some of the spaceship energy or power, and so you'll lose some of that power when you hit the asteroids, and you'll gain back that power when you get the fuel. And when it's at 0, you lose, and then the goal is to accumulate as many points as possible, which happens through hitting the smashing the asteroid with the laser. Also, let's make the laser red rather than the color that it currently is. And if we can add some background spacey audio, that would be great as well. So that would be along the lines of what more of what we're looking for. I mean, it's really dope that it was really, so Three.js is a library that allows you to build games in the browser, because it does these 3D models, but you can build 2D games with Three.js as well. But without me even saying for it to be 3-dimensional, like it just went ahead and did that. I think what's also interesting is something like this, in previous models, it wasn't able to like have that level of mastery, and in the sense of like just off of one prompt being able to create something of that quality. So that was pretty cool to see as well. So we're gonna allow it to do its thing. It may prompt me to get some audio samples or music in order to have that as the background, or maybe it's able to pull up something itself. We'll see. One of the things about the agent is we can have it so that I believe it can actually search the web itself for what it needs. I'm not 100% sure, but Yeah, but we'll see what it comes up with for the next task and then come back. All right, so it's finished working. Integrated full player status loop, pause control, health, fuel, and ambiance to make the run feel like a proper space sword. Edit HUD, pause button, game over overlay. So power status and control stay visible and play. Extended core state to track power, pausing audio. Wired asteroid play collision, spawn collectible fuel capsules to restore power and animate a blue burst. I mean, this is intricate. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Smoke test the flow. All right. We'll see what it looks like. I need to get it running first, but say provide me with the command terminal. Get this running. All right. All right. Let's try this again. This almost looks like a cross here. I think this sort of first page can probably be enhanced a little bit, but I do like the blue background. But let's see. All right, so this is good. This is good. The next prompt I want to go with here now is all right. So this is an improvement. The adjustment I like to now make is this should all be on an even sort of field, like a playing field, because what's happening is the asteroid is coming to me, but it's not actually fully hitting me. It's like sometimes it's just passing me by, and then it's being considered that I hit the asteroid when it didn't actually hit me. So I should only be experiencing a deeply in power when the asteroid actually hits me. And can you make the music in the background a little bit more pleasant? And then for the intro screen before you actually launch the game, can we also make that maybe more a little bit less plain? Let's go with this next. All right, so Titan collision handling, made the adjustments that I said. Layer lightweight as sound effects. Let's see. So just gonna exit out of here, put the terminal back in. Oops. Let's try it out with this. Okay, let's paste this in. Cool. All right, so now I added this. Added some actually instructions here. Slip between incoming asteroid clusters, harvest cosmic fuel, and keep your reactor humming. Flight controls. Strafe between lanes. Fire plasma lances. Pause with P or escape. Mission brief: crush asteroids to earn points, dodge or blast debris to protect power, collect drifting fuel pods to recharge. All right, let's try. Let's see if I can get 1,000 points. Try one more time. It's kind of addictive. Oh, so close. Oh, we did it. 2,000 points. There we go. So that was really fun. I love it. I love it. I like the game a lot. And yeah, maybe I'll kind of bookmark this and continue working on this. But we were able to do it. We were able to build a game, like a full on playable, enjoyable game, using Codex within Cursor. And it's pretty fun. Space Doge is what it's called, Space Dodger. And there you have it. So something to definitely try out. And I would recommend your starting prompt to include Three.js for it to have that 3D feel. Um, but it doesn't have to be the case. But yeah, that's a great starting point to build out a full-on game, a web-based game using AI. That's what I got for you today. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.